Je vais vous inviter à mettre votre ceinture de sécurité parce que nous avons un projet vraiment trop génial, tellement différent de tout ce que nous avons présenté. Et c'est Dieter qui va nous présenter BANS et OSINT. Voilà, à tout de suite.
D'accord, super. Est-ce que vous préférez en français ou en anglais?
Bah, la langue que tu veux. Tu peux faire en anglais, comme ça rythme.
Ok, faisons en anglais, ce sera plus international. Okay, so today I'm going to present you the OSINT project that I'm developing right now. So maybe you can go straight to the next slide. My name is Mr. Strobans. I'm the Director of Business Intelligence Services at my company Bans Consulting. And I'm also the co-founder of the Belgian open source intelligence community, OSINT BE. My background is more in international relations, conflict and security, so it's a bit different from what's been presented today, but I'll try to make it as approachable and understandable as possible and explain how systemic thinking and multi-stakeholderism also feeds into the idea of the Extrapreneur program and how we can try to make a better world through open source intelligence. So what is open source intelligence? So it's used by basically everyone because it concerns big data. So it's about preparing, collecting, processing, analyzing, and then disseminating information that we find on the open web. So anything that you can find on the internet that is doesn't need access to a private subscription or login or anything like this, anything that we can find online, we try to use it and make it into actionable intelligence. I would also teach those basics to people, companies, and governments. So can you go to the next slide? Yes, so we try to tackle three main challenges. At least we boiled it down to three challenges for today. So one of the challenges that we've tried to fight is a problematic which touches everyone nowadays, which is disinformation. Also, we try to foster social peace and security, which is more and more brittle day by day in the West. And also, we try to address some legal shortcomings for the different matters that I will discuss in the upcoming slides. So if you go to the next one, yes. So the first one, I think the transitions cut off there. So we might need to cancel that one or get onto the presentation itself. I don't know why it may have cut off. It should have been okay. Let's reset there. So basically, the first example I want to give as to why open source intelligence concerns us all was an example of Mozambique, where there were some reported war crimes, and we're basically using open source intelligence. We managed to verify some information, debunk some information, and find some extra information on some ongoing problems in the country. So we've seen some regeneration projects there as well. This is something which can also contribute to this by providing more truth and security about the area. So basically, I was just showing how we were geolocating terrorists and mercenaries using free and open source tools to verify information and then geolocate those people. But that was just a main example just to show around. I will get back to that later. Second, well, also then the transitions don't work on this presentation, but it was also just to show that with open source intelligence, you can go very far and you can go very short. So whether it's just to verify someone's background, but you can also go very far. This was just a video that I was going to show where we had someone driving into a city in Crimea, and basically we managed to timestamp, geolocate, debunk the date that was claimed, which was actually a date before it was claimed on Twitter, using the sun, cloud covers, everything, open source intelligence, open source information that's available. But let's maybe move on to the next one. Where basically the vision that we have with this project is to use openly available data through multiple tools and techniques that are available to everyone to implement the European security mindset, which is kind of lacking right now because we don't have a strategy, but by providing actionable and effective solutions. So how do we get there? Is by having a multi-stakeholders and a systemic approach. So everybody is concerned by data, especially big data, and we've already worked with a lot of different organizations, like NGOs, tool providers. We've also worked with governmental agencies, private training companies, etc., influencers in the milieu, and we try to expand to even different sectors where we can try to teach people how to access the different tools and techniques that we use as investigators and how you can apply it to your daily job, your daily life as an individual or even as a government official, and include this better information treatment for yourselves. Everyone can benefit from this. So if you can go to the next slide. So basically, we kind of have it looks kind of complex, but it's very simple. In our societies, who deals with data is governments, it's businesses, and it's individuals, and they all have their specific needs. And what we try to create, and what you should remember from this, is that we try to develop an ecosystem in which everyone is able to source, process, and disseminate information in a structured, actionable, and intelligent way. So if you can go on to the next one. Yes, where we try to interact with those main stakeholders, which are our clients, and also from B2B, B2C, and B2G, so government, businesses, and citizens, and where we try to expand our network and our expertise through different means of communication in order to make sure that everyone gets the right service provision depending on their needs. So, for instance, you will have citizens who just want to have a better access to information. A lot of people come to us saying, we're lost in this media landscape, this overflow of information. How do we verify things? We help them out. We have businesses who want to know how to access a certain market or how to provide business continuity. You can also provide this with them with the response to their specific needs. And governments also have all of these different societal needs to address. And there we also step in and provide the different tools there. So our short and long-term plans, so to kind of give this make this make sense. So I have been talking to you about the open source intelligence, and it's kind of abstract. Well, concretely, we first of all try to increase the reach of our operations. So for allies, as you saw in the alliance mapping, so we've worked with specific type of monitors for a while, but we're also looking to new horizons. So if you feel like you need to have more access to information, or like you're kind of lost in, getting trustful information, well, we can help you access this through our tools and techniques. We can provide in-house assistance. We can also provide some training for your people as well. Or if you're an individual, you can also come and reach out to us on the different platforms, which is why I'll segue into the second point. So open source intelligence is a very community-based sector. So we really try to include everyone, why it's a systemic and multi-stakeholderist approach. So I'm also creating, together with the Italian OSINT organization, a EU-wide symposium of all the different communities in Brussels in Q1, Q2 of next year, or some of the discussions, where you try to really consolidate this community of good-willing people who try to advance the access to trustworthy and actionable information intelligence in the European communities. We also try to vulgarize things, so we're working on developing a booklet about this. And can I just get to the past slide real quick? Yes, and also yes. So if you are you see that there is overlap with your activities, or that's something that could benefit for you, we're also happy to explore synergies together in some joint ventures with some service providers or anyone who is really interested in this. I can get to the next one. Yes. So what do we need? We would like to just network and connect with people. We're always very happy to discuss with things. There's always a solution for the things that we provide. So whatever you want work with in the sector, we're always very happy to help, kind of see what we can learn from people, what we can teach to people. And as I said, with the EU Symposium, we try to connect individuals as well. There is also a societal cost of this information and hiding the truth. So it's also something that we try to, just as a society, to provide some information. This is something that is good for us as a community. It doesn't always have to be about money. And so yes, for the symposium, we already have a place where we have some sponsors. But if you would be interested in sponsoring the event, it would be very nice as well to have some discussions about this. Of course, this has some benefits for you as well. So we're always very happy to discuss with these things. So basically, I'm an open book. You can talk to me at info@dance.be. You can go to our website where you can chat with me or some of my colleagues. And you can also reach out on LinkedIn. I share a lot of tools, tips, and tricks there. So yes, so people can really reach out and try to build something together.
Wow, this is amazing, and thank you for this amazing project. So now